Hello there, this is James at My PE Exam. Thank you so much for joining me. Look, we're going to address the idea that I find that many students sort of get confused by the principle of moments. I want you to realise that a moment simply means a talk. A talk and a moment are synonymous concepts. They are one and the same thing. Remind yourself that a talk or a moment equals a force multiplied by the distance from the fulcrum. Distance from fulcrum. Okay, so we want to find out really how it can be that objects in the human body in sport performances can display in sport moments of stillness. Okay, and that's really what the principle of moments does for us. If we think about, for example, a sprinter on the block, or we think about a gymnast in their handstand position, or we think about a tennis player in ready position waiting to receive a serve, what of course we see is moments of stillness. We can see that in this performer over here as well, because we can see that the hips have raised and elevated the legs into a stationary static position in this pike jump. This is what we describe as a pike jump, and if you want to know why it's called a pike jump, go and search Google Images or YouTube for images of a pike jumping out of water, and you'll see why this shape is described thus. Alright, so we're interested in moments of stillness, but we're also interested, and this is where we get into some of our more technical language, we're interested in that stillness because whenever there's stillness, or indeed constant angular velocity, we get what we describe as a balanced lever arm. A balanced lever arm. And finally, if we've got a balanced lever arm, what we are experiencing is zero net torque, okay? Where the torque which is acting clockwise is equaling the torque which is actually acting anti-clockwise. And in fact, we can define the principle of moments in this way. In essence, it states that the clockwise moment is in fact clockwise moment equals the anti-clockwise moment. So let's see if we can, that's meant to be pink, let's see if we can actually exhibit that within our example. So the clockwise moment equaling the anti-clockwise moment, okay? The anti-clockwise moment. So we have a situation now where we've got this performer, and I'm actually going to open the toolbar, something I don't normally do, and what we're going to do with this performer is we're going to draw in the lever.